Hai pemain satu.
Let's dance.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something to catch. It's been getting quite busy.
I'll protect us. Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Sakoku decree, the vision hunt decree.
Give me half a chance, and I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
The Sakoku decree, the vision hunt decree. What could be next?
Give me half a chance, and I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
Sakoku decree.
Why do new work the same mistake?
Try some creative cooking. Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
I think this time it
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even
Error.
worth mentioning.
Try some creative cooking.
My store is offering the latest.
Have we really run out of exciting cases?
Restaurant. Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Nero's really good.
Coba, get them!
Get out of here! Take cover!
Incoming! Speed of light! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Let's light it up! Didn't see that come.
Nice and spicy. Speed of light.
Let's light it up!
One step back, two forward. Hey, don't blink. Cut to the chase. Incoming. La, 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 la. Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance. Don't blink. Speed of light. Hey! Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. The U.S. storm and fire defenses are second to none.
Don't blink!
Nowhere to hide. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's cut to the chase. Incoming! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Got lucky that time. Don't blink. Speed of light. Hey! The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Don't blink! Hey! Let's light it up! Incoming!
Get out of my way! Fresh.
Cut to the chase!
No
Speed of light!
second.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Incoming!
It isn't time for a break yet.
Don't blink!
This is bad.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're
Speed of light!
No excuse for someone.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming! Hey!
Put your back into it. Flash frost.
show. Off we go.
No problem.
I'm going in. Speed of light. Ha, nowhere to hide. Let's light it up. Don't blink. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Coba, get them. Speed of light. Don't blink. Let's light it up. With sword comes shadow. Let's light it up. Speed of light. Hey, let's light it up.
Out of my way.
Into the fire!
Time to fulfill my duty.
Killjoy!
No slacking off.
That all you got? You can't run!
It isn't time for a break
Let's
here.
light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Speed of light. Nice and
You
fast.
can't run!
Incoming.
Time for a break here. Not breaking a sweat.
Don't blink. Hey!
How can this be?
This isn't over.
Let's light it up.
My work.
Killjoy!
Change of plan. Cut to the chase.
Went too far.
Steady, go!
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commission. Know more about me? Sure. Let's start with the principles that are central to the...
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Any new commission?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect. Uncle Dai is one of...
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out.
Ha! Adventurer! Think you can last a round against me?
Hey,
I am indeed. Ah, now then. By the
right again.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. All right, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo. That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle.
So there is someone else. Do you think we're not up to the job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Paimon bets Young Lee is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
In our last...
Young Lee, this...
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you.
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Teyvat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Teyvat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
A toast to our success.
I can't believe the well got polluted.
Hey there. Don't be shy.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman... Longsheng Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've heard about you.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met?
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses... never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't...
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a...
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of them in the moment of its formation.
Such a detailed Say, you're not trying.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals
Well, if Zhongli.
I've yet to
I've seen many.
Of course, Uncle Dai, it would.
Very well.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Incoming!
Whoa.
This is where the incident occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Over here! What's this? shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility.
If they didn't leave... Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Looks like you...
I see.
A child?
I'm...
Also, how did you...
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I can...
Huh?
Perceive? So...
You mean...
I've always sensed that ore contains memories.
Amazing!
It depends on the ore. Core lapis and
Stones.
based on what I saw.
This will take us
North.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Yes. I stayed behind. I ended up... maybe...
So the men that... Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the...
Not so fast.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't...
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kun-jun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him. Kun-jun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall? Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhengli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look. Wait! There are tracks here! These must have been left by the miners!
Let us make our way to the end of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
Don't blink! Hey!
Hey! Footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they...
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Oh no! The footprints end here!
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Hi there! Have you...
A miner.
Hello! Have...
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm
Jeez! Whatever.
Incoming!
You can't run! Well, neither can I.
Don't blink!
Killjoy! We've only just begun!
Let's light it up! Incoming!
Let all
Light it up! Don't blink! Hey!
I see through you!
Speed of light!
Looks like I went too far.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them!
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Let the show begin. More footprints. There's a person over there!
Help! Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for? Oh, rescue first! Ask questions later.
Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Don't blink. Incoming. You can't run. Don't blink. Lights out. Incoming. With sword comes shadow. I'm going in.
Is this my final job?
Let's dance.
Incoming. Speed of light! Let's light it up! Don't blink! Let's light it up! Speed of light! Hey! Let's light it up!
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shangyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a minor?
A minor?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to this scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon. What?
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best. Huh. It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child. This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic Zhongli move!
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too. This.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance,
Should we wake?
I can...
Sounds like he's whispering something.
it seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby.
How is he? He won't.
He's worked himself into a stupor.
Paimon heard him.
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like. Are these. I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped. But if they didn't.
Unless something...
Ugh. Paimon's had an.
Oh, wait a moment.
What is it?
something...
As I mentioned, I was so happy. These are some crystals.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel it. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
Rest easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is some...
Huh? What's with...
Traveler. Does...
You mean the
Dragonfall is...
elemental
Dragonfall... And yet they are... Why is it then?
Yeah, it's weird.
There are those in the mining...
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we...
Let the show be...
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results?
There are many beautiful rocks. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with...
So there's never...
Rocks endure.
That makes sense.
Indeed.
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Wow.
And there's so many...
This ancient... Let's conduct... All right, then.
Kunjun, can you see anything?
Well, there is this stone tower.
Doesn't seem very interesting.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh! This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's not...
Whatever. Paimon, if you don't try...
Oh.
When is Paimon... Wait a minute.
All of you, come...
Huh? Quick, let's dance.
This has been newly...
Is that a voice coming from...
Compose yourself. There is an unusual...
Huh?
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
Huh? That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
So behind the seal, there's... What do we do? We can't hurt them. What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Nothing to fear. Quake! Solidify! Crumble! Careless!
From rock to
Gather!
dust. Sooner or later. There's no atonement.
Everybody
For
stand back!
1,000-year pain!
I will have order.
Don't blink! I'll protect us.
Rise! Gather!
Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Quake!
Let's dance!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Nothing to stabilize!
La 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 la.
From rock to dust. Sooner
Gather!
or later.
Speed of light!
Fisher!
Rise!
Incoming!
Stabilize!
This is order.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be. Crumble! Solidify!
Speed of light!
Crumble!
Solidify!
Incoming!
Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Solidify!
Speed of light! With sword comes shadow!
Gather! Gather!
Don't blink!
Order guide!
Sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Solidify!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain! Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Incoming! Hey! I'm going in!
Gather!
I'll protect us.
Solidify!
Speed of light.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Quake! Solidify!
Let's dance.
Detestable!
Solidify!
Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Speed of light.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Cut to the chase.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Crumble! I will have order!
Be crushed! Morax.
You should call it by its name.
Fate, fate! So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ashtaha.
During the battle.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this. Allow me heaven and earth.
No!
When the seal loose, that's when it...
The audacity!
I was another. I was barely...
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed. It's been so long.
There would be no harm.
Ashtaha, the memories of rocks do not last long. Erosion, Ashtaha, now incomplete, became irascible. Aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm. Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made Morax ship, and so we became you. And from your will, I am your...
No!
I am the remnant.
No, no!
Morax.
A lord over insects is...
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten. All powers under heaven rise and fall.
A star appears within the wild. Strange.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where...
No!
Perhaps it isn't.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied?
I had to make amends. So...
I do.
Well...
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes.
Your power is... Shall we get going?
Surely the...
Indeed.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. Huh?
Nothing. Pay it no mind.
Cave?
They're exhausted, but not in danger.
Right. Well, thank you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my...
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back...
Not I. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family...
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how...
Ezdaha.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue...
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
All life, that's... You may live...
I do not pretend...
Were it not so...
You've brought us...
That day in the cap...
A heart of stone?
You chose just...
The movements of...
Hence, do not forget that old friend...
Thank you, Aish.
My life is not...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes.
Wow.
In fact, we have yet to meet. He was. Centuries may have...
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ezdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground, but if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ejdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ejdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
mean? He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years.
I...
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure...
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears there are many events they have been eroded by, but you are capable of... Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Adventure time!
Don't blink! Hey!
Speed of light.
Let's light it up!
Don't blink. Hey! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Incoming.
Teamwork is strength!
Speed of light. Hey!
Let's light it up!
Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Let the show begin.
Don't blink. Hey!
Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
Shiver! Incoming. Hey! Change of plan.
Let's dance.
What a...
We go. Everybody stand back!
Don't blink.
Off we go!
I'll bring my seasonings.
Incoming. Speed of light. Stronger than I thought.
Coba, get them.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide. Don't.
Judgment!
Lights out. Incoming.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Leela's storm and fire defenses are second to none.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey!
Adventures!
Nowhere to hide.
What a nuisance.
Yeah! Out of the frying pan. Don't blink.
Let's light it up! Don't worry, I got this.
Incoming.
Couldn't break the curse.
Hey!
Let's light it up!
At least, no more work.
You're toast! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light!
Let's light it up!
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Coba, get them!
Don't blink.
Everybody stand! Let's light it up!
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
Don't blink.
Out of the frying pan!
Incoming.
Let's light it up! Benny's adventure team, I have failed you.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Out of the frying pan! It's
I'll take care of it. Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Era's storm and fire defenses are second to none. Don't blink!
Incoming!
Let's light it up!
Don't blink!
Let's light it up!
Incoming! Hey! Let's dance! Speed of light!
That's everything. On to the next.
Incoming! Hey!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
With sword comes shadow. Yeah! Don't blink!
You can't run!
Shiver! Speed of light! I'll protect us. Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Let's light it up!
Hey! Incoming! Let's dance. Speed of light. Hey!
Everybody stand!
Incoming! Hey! Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Let's light it up! Judgment!
Lights out. Incoming. I'll protect us. Change of plan. Come on, we can do it. Oh. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Yeah! Incoming. Let the show be.
Off we go! You can't run! Let's light it up! Teamwork is...
With sword comes shadow. Yeah! Speed of light. Incoming.
Let's light it up!
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry. Lyra's storm and fire defenses are second to none. Nowhere to hide. Judgment! Punishment!
Let the show begin.
Hey! Got lucky that time. I'm going in! Incoming! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Hey! Let's light it up! Speed of light!
I'll protect us.
Incoming! Speed of light! Hey! Let's light it up! Nowhere to hide!
Let the show begin.
Don't blink! Let's light it up! Incoming! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Don't blink! Let's light it up! Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Hey! Let's light it up! Judgment! Shiver!
Ready, steady, go!
Speed of light! Don't blink! Hey!
Hi.
Incoming!
Let's dance.
Is this my final job?
Don't blink!
the show begin.
Thunder and lightning can be quite frightening, but don't worry.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go! Let the show begin.
Cut to the chase.
Hey! Yeah. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
So you know your stuff, huh?
side! Income! Let's... Don't blink! Incoming! Hey!
Let's light it up!
Don't blink!
Off we go! Adventure time!
Let the show begin. Speed of light.
Don't worry. You can't run! Punishment!
What a new...
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Off we go! Adventure That's gonna hurt in the morning! Couldn't break the curse. Don't worry, I got this. Let's light it up! Judgment! Adventure time!
Incoming.
This is just my...
I can't let any... Race you!
up!
Out of the frying pan!
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Huh?
Nice and spicy!
Huh?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat!
Yeah! Huh?
Nowhere to hide. Got lucky that time.
Huh? You can't run! Let's light it up! Oh, yeah! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Everybody stand back! Huh? Off we go! Adventure time! Yeah. Benny's adventure team!